Our progress report says we are at stage 3, paragraph page 157.
Maybe.
Okay.
I
Uh-huh.
think so.
Very good. And the last head word was taste, new word type of lesson. Okay, let's start with revision. Ready? Here we go.
Yeah, I'm
What
ready.
other words can we use instead of whereas? What other words can we use instead of whereas? We can use while.
We
We
can
we can use
use
while
while
and whilst
and whilst
instead of whereas.
instead of whereas.
Very good. Which word do we use the most when we speak? Which word do we use the most when we speak? We generally use whereas
We we generally use whereas
the most when we speak.
most when we speak.
Very good. Is that an old building you're in at the moment? Is that an old building you're in at the moment? Yes or no?
Uh,
Is
no,
that
that
this isn't an old building?
no, it isn't
An
old
old
building.
building I'm in at
An
the moment.
an old
I'm in at the moment.
I- I'm in at
At
the
the moment.
moment.
Very good. Are your shoes new? Are your shoes new? Yes or no?
Yes,
My shoes are new.
my shoes are
New.
new.
Very good. Is your shirt older than your shoes? Is your shirt older than your shoes? Yes or no?
Yes,
My shirt is
my
older
shirt is
than
older
my
than my
shoes. Very good. Okay, next. What's the newest thing you're wearing? What's the newest thing you're wearing? My
my glasses are
are the
the
newest thing
newest things
I'm wearing.
I'm wearing.
Very good. What's the difference between new and young? What's the difference between new and young? The difference between
The
new and
difference
young
between new and
is
young
that we use new
with that we use
for
new
things,
for
whereas
things,
we use
whereas
young for people.
we use
Young
young
for
for
people.
people.
Very good. Is Miss Brown an old woman? Is Miss Brown an old woman? No. Miss
No,
Brown
brown
isn't
isn't
an old woman.
an old woman.
She's a young girl.
She's younger girl.
Very good. Are you older than your mother? Oh, are you older than your mother? No, I'm not
No,
older
I'm
than
not
my
older
mother.
than my mother.
I'm younger than my mother.
I'm younger than my mother.
Very good. Who's the youngest in your family? Who's the youngest in your family? My
My son, my son
is the
is
youngest in my
the
family.
the, young, the
Y-
youngest people in
yeah, one more.
in
My son is the youngest
my son
in my family.
uh, my, my son's the youngest in
In
my
my
family.
family. Very good. Okay, next. What am I doing? What am I doing? You're putting your hand on
You
the
are putting
table.
your my hand
Your
on
your
the table.
hand. You're putting
Your
your
hand.
hand on the table.
Yes, you are putting your hand
On the table.
on the table.
What am I doing? What am I doing? You're taking your hand
You are taking
off the
your hand
table.
off the table.
Very good. Okay, what am I doing? What am I doing? You're putting your hat
You are putting
on.
your hat on.
What am I doing? What am I doing? You're taking
You are
your hat
taking
off.
hat off.
Your hat off.
Your hat off.
Very good. What do we put on when we go out in winter? What do we put on when we go out in winter? We put our hats.
We put we put
Our
off
hats.
my we
o-
put off
We
my hat.
we
Our
put
hat.
we put our hats and
We
coats
put
on
our hat
and coats
and
on
coat on
when we go out in winter.
when we go out in winter.
Very good. What do we take off when we come into a building? What do we take off when we come into a building? We take our
We
hats
take
and
our
coats
hat
off
and coat
when
off
we come
when we
into
come
a building.
into a building.
Very good. What are the two most important holidays of the year in Europe? What are the two most important holidays of the year in Europe? The two most
Two most
important holidays
important
of the year
days
in Europe of the
of
year
the of the year
in Europe
in
are
are
Christmas and Easter.
Christmas and Easter.
Very good. When's Christmas? When's Christmas? Christmas is on the
Christmas is
25th
on the
of
25th
December.
of December.
When's Easter? When's Easter? Easter's in spring,
Easter in spring,
either in March,
either or March,
either in March
either in
or
March
in
or
April.
in April.
Very good. Okay. Is this box empty? Is this box empty? No, that box isn't
That box
empty.
isn't empty.
It's full.
It's full.
Well, are your pockets full of money? Are your pockets full of money? Yes or no? Yes?
No,
No. My pockets
my pocket
aren't full
is
of money. Aren't
and full
of money.
uh, of money.
Very good. Is your stomach empty after a large meal? Is your stomach empty after a large meal? No. My
No,
stomach
my
isn't
stomach
empty
isn't
after a
empty.
large meal.
A large meal.
It's full.
It's full.
Are the streets full of people during the night? Are the streets full of people during the night? No. The
No,
streets aren't
three
full of
and
people
full of the people
during the night.
during the night.
They're empty during the night.
They are empty during the night.
Very good. Can we see the sun in the sky during the night? Can we see the sun in the sky during the night? No, we can't
No,
see the
can
sun
see
in the
sun
sky
in
during
the
the
sky
night,
during
but
night.
we can
During
see
we can see
the moon and the
the
stars.
moon and stars.
Very good. What color's the moon? What color's the moon? The moon's the
The
color
moon,
of
the
silver.
color of the silver.
Very good. Can we count the stars? Can we count the stars? No, we can't
No,
count
we
the
can't
stars.
count stars.
Very good. Okay. Of these three subjects, mathematics, history, and geography, which do you like the most? Of these three subjects, mathematics, history, and geography, which do you like the most? Of those three
Yes.
subjects,
Of
of
those
those three subjects,
three subjects,
mathematics, history, math,
mathematics, history,
history, and geography,
and geography,
I like
I like mathematics
the most.
the most.
Very good. About how many subjects must children generally study at school? About how many subjects must children generally study at school? Children must generally
Children
study
gener-
about
generally study
8 subjects
about
at school.
8 subjects at school.
Very good. Do you like the subject of geography? Do you like the subject of geography? Yes or no?
Yes,
I
I
like the
like
subject
the subject
of
of geography.
geography. Very good. Okay.
Geography.
What do we do when we get up in the morning? What do we do when we get up in the morning? We wash and dress.
We brush and dress
When we get up in the morning.
when we get up in the morning.
Very good. Do you dress before washing? Do you dress before washing? No, I
Yes.
don't
No,
dress
I don't dress
before washing.
before
I
washing.
wash before dressing.
Before
I wash.
I
I wash
I wash
before dressing.
before dressing.
Yeah, it means you take a bath first and then you put on the new clothes.
hmm Oh
Mhm.
yes, I
Okay, next.
understood.
What do we wash our hands with? What do we wash our hands with? We wash our hands.
We
We wash
wash
our hands with soap and
our hands
water. With
with
soap and
soap
water.
and water.
Very good. What do we wash our hair with? What do we wash our hair with? We wash our hair
We wash our
with
hairs
shampoo and water.
with shampoo and water.
Oh, very good. Okay. Is it hot in Finland? Is it hot in Finland? No, it isn't
No,
hot in Finland.
not not it isn't
Hot
hot
in Finland.
in Finland.
It's cold.
It's cold.
Is it warm in autumn? Is it warm in autumn? No, it
No,
isn't warm
it
in
isn't
autumn.
warm in water.
It's cool.
It's cool.
Very good. Is it hotter in winter than in summer? Huh. Is it hotter in winter than in summer? No, it
No,
isn't hotter
hot,
in
hotter
winter than in
in
summer.
winter, in
Than in
one,
summer.
uh, than in summer.
It's colder in winter.
It's colder than summer.
It's colder in winter.
It's it's colder
Colder winter
in winter
than in summer.
than in summer.
Very good. Which is one of the hottest countries in the world? Which is one of the hottest countries in the world? India is one
India,
of the
it's
hottest countries. One more.
it's okay.
Uh,
Thank you.
India
Uh,
is one
India is one
of the
of the
hottest countries
hottest countries
in the world.
in, in the world.
Very good. Which is one of the coldest countries in the world? Which is one of the coldest countries in the world? Finland is one
Finland
of the
is the
coldest countries
one of coldest
countries in the world.
country in the world.
Very good. Is it as hot in Scandinavia as in Spain? Is it as hot in Scandinavia as in Spain? No, it
No,
isn't as hot
it isn't hot
in Scandinavia
as in Scandinavia
as in Spain.
as in Spain.
It's colder in
It's colder
Scandinavia
in Scandinavia
as in Spain.
as in say, Spain.
Very good. Okay, next. What am I doing? What am I doing? You're tasting your finger.
You are tasting your finger.
Do you like the taste of tea without sugar? Do you like the taste of tea without sugar? Yes or no?
Oh,
Huh?
oh yes, I like
The taste
uh,
of tea, one
the
more,
taste of tea
without sugar.
without sugar.
Very good. What do we taste with? What do we taste with? We taste with
We
our
taste
tongues.
with our tongues.
Very good. Okay, so that's the end of our revision. Let's have new word.
Mhm.
Okay, so repeat as many
As many
as much
as much as.
Very good. Okay, listen. We use as many as and as much as with nouns for comparing. For example, I've got as many fingers on my left hand as on my right, and I eat as much meat as bread. We use as many as with things we can count, like things that we can count, and we use as much as with things we cannot count, like water, sugar, any powder or liquid.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's practice. What's the difference between as many as and as much as? What's the difference between as many as and as much as? The difference between as
The
many
difference
as
between as many
and
as
as much as
and as much
is
as
that we use
is that we
as
use
many as for
as
things
many as
we
for
can
things
count
we can
and
count
as much
as
and
much as
and as
and
much as
as much
for
as
things we can't count.
for the thing I can't count.
Very good. Have I got as many fingers on my left hand as on my right? Have I got as many fingers on my left hand as on my right? Yes, you've got
Yes, you've got
as many fingers
as many
on
fingers
your left hand
on your left
as
hand
on your right.
as as
On your right.
on your right.
Very good. Do you eat as much food for dinner as you do for lunch? Do you eat as much food for dinner as you do for lunch? Yes or no?
Mm, yes,
I eat as much food
I eat as much food
for dinner as I
for
do
dinner
for lunch.
as we do
For
for
lunch.
lunch.
Very good. Have we got as many feet as fingers? Have we got as many feet as fingers? No, we haven't
No,
got
we haven't got
as many feet as
as
fingers.
many feet as
Fingers.
fingers.
We've got fewer
We've got
feet than fingers.
fewer feet than fingers.
Wait, do you drink as much fruit juice as water? Do you drink as much fruit juice as water? No, I don't
No,
drink
no, I don't
as
drink
much fruit juice,
as much hot drink,
fruit juice
fruit juice
as water.
as water.
I drink less fruit juice,
I drink less juice,
fruit juice
fruit juice
than water.
than water.
Very good. Do you think you read as many books as your father? Do you think you read as many books as your father? Yes or no?
Yes,
I think I
I read.
read
I think I read
as many books
as many
as
books
my father.
as my father.
Very good. Okay, next repeat. Send,
Send,
card,
hard,
like card.
card,
Very good. Postcard,
postcard,
go on holiday,
go on holiday,
camera,
camera,
photograph,
photograph,
take a photo.
take a photo.
Very good. Okay, listen. Card is a noun. For example, a birthday card, Christmas card, report card,
Mhm.
etc. Send. The word send is a verb. For example, I sent cards to my friends at Christmas time. Postcard is a noun. So this is a postcard. Go on a holiday is to go to a place on holiday. Another word for holiday is vacation. For example, I send postcards to my friends and family when I go on vacation or when I go on holiday. Photograph means picture. For example, this is the picture of the Brown family. We can say this is a photograph of the Brown family. And
Mhm.
also, this is a photo of the Brown family. Okay? We use a camera to take photo. Most mobile phones have cameras already. So when I go on holiday, I take photos with a camera and sometimes with my mobile phone. Okay, let's practice. Do you send cards to your friends at Christmas time? Do you send cards to your friends at Christmas time? Yes or no?
Yes,
I
I
send
sent
cards to my
a card
friends
for my friend
at Christmas time.
at Christmas time.
Where do you send postcards to your friends and family when you go on holiday? Do you send postcards to your friends and family when you go on holiday? Yes or no?
No,
I don't
I
send
don't send
postcards to
postcard
my friends
for
and family
to my friend and family
when I go on holiday.
when I go to a
On
holiday.
on holiday.
Ah, go on holiday.
Very good. When you go on holiday, do you take photos with a camera or with your phone? When you go on holiday, do you take photos with a camera or with your phone? When I go on holiday,
When 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 we go
when I go
when I go
on holiday,
on holiday,
I take photos with
I take a photo with
my phone or my camera.
photo
Take
photo
picture
photo camera and
with
smartphone.
my camera and smartphone. Very good.
Uh,
Okay, so now let's move on to your reading.
oh no,
You don't have book?
I skipped the reading.
Oh, okay. So let's
I want to proceed
new works.
uh, new word.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so let's move on. So let's have the next one. Okay, repeat. Receive,
Receive,
reply,
reply,
email,
email,
text,
text,
contact,
contact,
message,
message,
letter.
letter.
Very good. Okay, listen. Receive is a verb. It is the opposite of send. For example, I sent cards to my friends at Christmas times. And sometimes I receive cards from them.
mm,
Reply is also a verb. It means to answer. Email can be used as a noun and a verb. Okay, it can be used as a noun and a verb. Message and letter are nouns. For example, I send letters to my friends and family when I go to other countries. But sometimes I send them emails. I email them. I don't
mm,
reply to all the emails I receive. I only reply to some of them. A text can be also used as a noun and a verb, which a noun which means a message, verb which means to message. For example, if I want to send somebody a quick message, I write a text. I text them.
mm, mm,
Contact or contact is a verb. For example, I generally contact my friends by texting them.
mm.
Okay, let's practice. What's the opposite of send? What's the opposite of send? The opposite of send
The opposite of sent
is
is
receive.
receive.
Where do you receive more letters than emails? Do you receive more letters than emails? No, I don't
No,
receive
I don't receive
more letters than emails.
more letters than email.
I receive fewer letters.
I'm,
I
I'm
re-
sorry.
I
I
receive
receive I
fewer
receive
letters
fewer letters
than emails.
than email.
Wait, can you email people from your mobile phone? Can you email people from your mobile phone? Yes or no?
Yes,
I
I
can
can
email people
email people
from my mobile phone.
from my mobile phone.
Very good. Do you reply to all the emails you receive? Do you reply to all the emails you receive? Yes or no?
Yes,
I reply
I replied
to all the email.
to all email
To all the email
to all the email
I receive. I receive.
I receive. I
Very,
receive.
very good. Do you generally contact your friends by texting them or by phoning them? Do you generally contact your friends by texting them or by phoning them? I generally contact
I
my
generally contact
friends
my friend
by
by
do you text
email. Uh,
the texting or phoning?
the texting or
Texting. Okay, one more. I generally
I
contact my
generally
friends
contact my friend
by texting them.
by texting them.
Very good. If you want to send somebody a quick message, do you write a text or an email? If you want to send somebody a quick message, do you write a text or an email? If I want to send
If I want to send
somebody a
somebody
quick message,
a quick message,
I write a text.
I write text.
Very good. Okay, so we stop there for today, but